Megovanen everyone, and welcome to another reaction video. Before I actually begin, I want to give a few shout outs. I feel as if I haven't really shouted these two gentlemen out enough. The first two. The first one is to Foamborn, and these people don't necessarily make videos, but they've just been supporters of my channel, and I just wanted to acknowledge that and how much I appreciate them, checking out my works, but also bring up some things that a lot of you folks would not otherwise be aware of, the skills that they possess. Both of them are they are true artisans of their craft, which is the painting and the glossing of miniatures or minis. And for example, this was my mini for D&D, although this was already painted. But yeah, see, this is like an archer, right? An elven archer. But the ones they do, it's far more intricate than this. They come, they're pewters, and they come unpainted. They're just mostly maybe bronze or silver, and they paint it, and it's for mostly like Warhammer, but I think sometimes even D&D. In my day when I was playing D&D, which is kind of quite some time now. I mean, I think, to be quite honest, the last time I played, and I never really played it hardcore, back in the 80s or 90s, maybe just a few times, but I didn't really start getting into it until around early mid 2000s, and I played up to around 2012, 2013, somewhere around that time. So it has been a while since I last played. But at least during my time of playing, and I guess it depends on the edition, we used those minis. Like there'd be a graph map on this kind of, it's like a plastic, kind of like a plastic or rubber, I don't know the material, but maybe like a plastic rubber kind of flat map. Underneath it is like felt, and basically you use a erasable marker, not the Sharpie, but you can draw the map and then start progressing your way through the dungeon or the forest or wherever. Sometimes our DM Joe Clavette, he would use these tiles, these cardboard tiles, and lay them out. But basically you would lay your mini down and move. I don't see that happening anymore. It's usually like in the head now, I guess, with this new system, which also looks incredibly fun. Never played it that way before. But anyways, they do highly detailed work, both Foam and the other gentleman, which is Point. I think it's either, and I'm so sorry, but it's either 0.4 baked or 0.5 baked. I think I want to say 0.5 baked, I think is what it is, right? So both 0.5 baked and Foamborn. So I want to acknowledge them, give them just a little shout out and acknowledgement, and also to pay them tribute for all they've done for me and supporting me. And I wanted their skills to be known, So I don't think Point has a channel, or at least I could not find it. Foam has one, but I'm not too sure if he has videos or not. I do not think he does. But I'll put it down there anyways. And if you have a channel, maybe leave a comment or something, and people can, head over to your channel and subscribe to you there. And one other thing too, hold on, is I did get a couple packages in on Sunday, which they be here, but I'm not opening them. So it's safe to show this. Well, here, like that. so you cannot see. One is something I ordered, and the other thing is, of course, something that my dear friend Todd E. Walnuts has sent me. He has struck again. And there's one other thing that he got for me, but it's coming directly from, I'll say this, directly from the artist. I will not say anything else other than it's something from the UK and it is signed. So I want to thank you for that. I know what it is, but I just want to keep it a surprise. So I'm going to wait on opening those so I can give, a more proper shout out again, and to both the artist of what that thing is he's sending me, and that other thing he sent me. And then the other thing you'll see is what I ordered for myself also. Okay, so this is my reaction to Twin Peaks Into the Night. So this is a demo of this game coming out, the demo at least, on the 15th. So I have never seen Twin Peaks. All I know is that it stars Kyle MacLachlan, whom I know from Showgirls, whom I also know from a sci-fi 80s flick, or was it? I think it's like mid-late 80s, called The Hidden, and then there was a sequel to that, The Hidden 2, which stars Kate Hodge in that one, and I can't remember if that was also Kyle MacLachlan. Maybe it was. And I just know that Twin Peaks was a type of film noir murder mystery. I'm still going to give it a try, even though I know nothing of it. But anyways, let's go check out this trailer to it. Where's my mouse pointer? What's going on here? Oh, here it is. It's recording. Oh yeah, it's been recording. Very good. Okay, and I became aware of this trailer because of my very dear friend, our dear friend, Mike, Movie Mike. He has a gaming channel called Mike Plays Games, and he does streaming, much like our dear friend Toddy Walnuts, but he hasn't done it in like several months, maybe even like over a year. But some good news is, and you might want to subscribe to him just in case he does it, but he does plan to get Baldur's Gate 3 on his PlayStation 5 when it comes out on console, I think on the 6th of September. So he may do a live stream of that. So so guys, please check out Mike Plays Games, subscribe to him, and tell him I sent you. Okay, so let's go check this out. What is happening to Twin Peaks? Wow. This is classic, I want to say, games like, I remember on the PlayStation there's a game called, was it just called Drive, or was it called Driver? I think it's called Driver, and it has these blocky kind of graphics like this. I almost want to say like Alone in the Dark, early PC game, like a horror game where everything was polygonal, like the first Tomb Raider, but that seems like it's more edgy. Not edgy, as I mean literally there's a lot of jagged edges on something like Alone in the Dark and the first Tomb Raider, even the second Tomb Raider. So this is less so of that, but that's why I bring up something like Driver. But then again, I'm thinking about it now, and that game Driver was also had all those sharp edges, but that's what this kind of reminds me of, the graphics. But it's quite nice though. I like it. It's like it gives a throwback kind of feeling, which I like. other supernatural things that happen in this show. Like they're showing me this is. Oh, look at that. Kyle MacLachlan's likeness emergency. Oh, this is so great. You know, Maniac Mansion, you know, from back in the day. Although that's more of a side scroller, but it gives me that kind of feeling. It takes me back to those kind of days. Twin Peaks Into the Night demo playable. Here we are on the 15th August. Itch.io. Does that mean it's gonna be available on PC? I hope it will be. Yeah, that's very cool. I like that. Yeah, just this look at. You know, there's some early like 90s games on my IBM PC. You know, back during the starting off with the 286, 386, 486, and 486 DX computer, and then there'd be like stuff like Pentium 1, Pentium 2, stuff like that. Starting off with an AdLib sound card, and then Sound Blaster Pro. You know, I went through the upgrades during those days, but yeah, I love it. There's something unique about this. It's almost like a photo or a movie. Like, you know, in some films, how they would do something like maybe they'll take a painting of a real location in the film, and then the director would do the trick where, you know, it's a director's choice. The painting or the picture or whatever will transition into the real thing, and it's kind of like I could see this image right here. If this was an episode or a movie of this Twin Peaks or whatever, it would move like the game, like what you see, like that. And as it's moving, you know, the like that guy there is moving, it transitions into the real thing, like live action, you know, seamlessly. It kind of, you know, I could see that. Anyways, thank you so much, Mike, for bringing this to my attention, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please subscribe to all those people that I brought up, and I'll see you on the next video.